Yeah. What's going on, y'all? What's up, YouTube? Man, I hope y'all had a good week, man. Everything is ramping up the way we expected to ramp up in power, man. I know y'all can't wait. I can't wait. Season finale next week. But right now, we got to get into this episode 209, baby. Antitrust. Y'all ready to do it? What we know so far. Y'all already know the beat is getting picked right now in my head, and we rolling. Got it? What we know so far. Let's get it, baby. All right. Episode 201, Rock came and got Kanan off the beach in Virginia. Rock is moving $75,000 a day out of the projects now. Kanan doesn't feel like he's built for the streets. Howard is alive and cancer-free and is playing as if he doesn't know who shot him. Burks is not buying it. Lulu's struggling with Famous and Jess. Marvin is and has to go to anger management for part of his sentencing. Juke and Marvin still have their beef. Rock wants to expand to the 40s. Scrappy's a liability. Jukebox is curious about her moms. Kanan talked with Rock about shooting Howard. Neek is out of jail. Episode 202. Rock met with Howard, and he knows what Kanan did. He let her know it's a snitch in her crew to protect Kanan. Kanan got with Famous to sell mixtapes because Famous got kicked out of the crib for wilding. Jess left for California for that job. Crown got her. She was a bird. Marvin is trying to find Tony and got tasked with finding out if Scrappy's a snitch. Lou doesn't believe Scrappy's a snitch. Gets Deezy on with only one shot. Told Jess to leave and walks out on the Scrappy murder. Juke wants to find her mom, reconnect with her. Burke is in some shit at the precinct but helps. Juke finds mom the favor for a favor. Morrell is not working for Rock under Lou. Neek is out. Dean says he's hot and can't fuck with him and he has no team. Kanan questions Rock about the game again. Rock kills Scrappy. Howard tells Kanan he's his father. Kanan is confused. Rock picked up another spot in Jersey. The boys don't like that it came from Morrell. Kanan finds out Scrappy is dead but doesn't believe the how and why. Neek raided the spot and took all the money. Burke is stuck on finding more about Howard and their trust issues. Juke sings for Lou and Crown, who wants her to change her appearance. Marvin uses tools from anger management class. Kanan, steals work from the PJs to help Famous get a crib. Neek meets with Rock and asks for peace for his family. Juke followed her mother to church, and they made eye contact. Yeah. Howard let Kanan know he knows he shot him and that he would never turn in his son. Food for thought, yo. Yeah. Episode 204, the mob is here. They hit Rock slow twice in Newark. The body in the wall in Baisley's is starting to stink thanks to Marvin's ass. Kanan went to see his uncle in jail about his pops, DEFCON, who he thought it was pops. Marvin recognizes some money missing from the spot and blames Warrell for the count. Juke went to talk to her mother and is still not fucking with Marvin. Juliana's not feeling Rock's relationship with Neek. The Italians want their cut for Rock coming into Newark. Rock doesn't think so. Rock and Lou have words over who he is and who he should be to the family. Neek and Warrell are working with the Italians. Kanan talks with Juke about Howard. Kanan goes to see Howard and Rock follows him. Episode 205, Marvin got that body out of the wall. Rock and Kanan go to the Catskills for a double mission to bond and bury. Lou's patience with Crown is reaching its head. Burke presses Andrea about Howard, who gives up information. Marvin talks to Renee about his problems and finds Tony. Italians trail Rock to the Catskills and try to kill her. Kanan doesn't follow the rules. Juke blows the roof off the church with her singing ability. Kanan wants in on the family business and helps Rock bury the body from the PJs. Rock gets the drop on the Italians trying to kill her when one tried to kill Kanan. Famous spilled the beans about Jess and Crown and Lou. Howard is pissed. Andrea talked to Burke. 206. Rock made a deal with the Italians, but Sally's deal involves Neek running Jersey. Lou questions Kanan about why he wants to be in the life. Neek is back in the game, baby. Cartier put Rock on game about DC, VA, be more. Kanan got robbed by the local cats. Got a pistol and got his money back. Famous got knocked by the Jakes. Burke saw Howard and Kanan together outside the precinct. Marvin went to see Kenya about what she did when she left, why she left, and all that shit. Lou killed Crown and Zisa watched. 207, Juke got her closure from James, Nicole's dad. Got their videotape fixed. Lou gave it to Zisa in the studio. Jamaicans came through and told Lou the business. Roughed him up. He went to Cartier to help him with money. Rock is trying to infiltrate Cartier's crew for expansion. Howard lets Rock know Scrappy wasn't the CI his mom's was. Kanan is fucking Palomar, his girlfriend's mother. Burke has all the pieces together investigating Howard. Marvin got Marco to hit Tony, and Marco ended up getting killed by his wild Italian homeboy. Neek knows Marco has some business with Marvin. Symphony got a job in North Carolina to let Kanan and Rock know. Rock questioned what he told Howard. Rock was going to kill him, but stopped. 208. Dominic took a bullet in the hit and showed up at the hospital. Neek encouraged Marvin to take care of him before Sal found him. Rock puts the banger to Palomar's head and tells her to leave her son alone. Crown gets Zisa's song played on the radio by force. Kenya has the church chastise Juke to get the lesbian sin out of her, and Marvin stands up for her. Rock is plotting on Cartier's people for a bigger play. Sal meets with Rock and wants a body for a body. Rock says no, and the war's on the horizon. Rock is pissed at Marvin for what he did. Kanan is mad at Rock over Scrappy and Howard, and he bounces from the crib. Kanan believes Howard is his father, lets him know. Crown bodies washes up. Crown bodies washes up, right? All right, y'all. Current episode, Antitrust, 209. Synopsis. With his living situation threatened, Famous reaches out to Lou as a last-ditch effort. Rock receives a new business proposal and must eliminate a threat. Burt closes in on what really happened in Baisley Park, y'all. Word. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Favorite moments. Favorite quotable moments of the show. Unbelievable moment of the show. I don't think I got one. Let's do it. Yo, favorite moment. Marvin alive, y'all. Man, so happy my brother alive. It would have been whack for him to go out like that anyway without seeing him die. You know, on Power, they have gruesome deaths when it come down to it. So whenever somebody, a major character dies, it's going to be a gruesome death. So, but they could have started off the episode with him dying gruesomely, though. But I'm glad Marvin is alive, yo. And my second favorite moment was Rock at that table with Lou and Marvin. Man, that's damn near the scene of the season when she was just talking. And I mean, we're gonna get into that later. I mean, but she was spitting that shit to them about how we gonna move and what we need to do with the Italians and what we ain't gonna do. Yeah. All right. Quotables. What happened to you being a silent partner, Lou to Cartier? You know what I'm saying? From when Famous came through the studio. You can't do good for me. You can't do good for me. Where we at? You can't do good for me or anyone else until you do good for you. Juke to Marvin. Marvin want to change. You doing all this just because you want to fuck me? Rock to Cartier, no doubt. We may not control revenue, but we can control our own costs. Cartier to Rock, no doubt. I know what I want, and I know what I know. Cartier to Rock. Come on with it then, G, right? All right, let's roll. 7 things to know about episode... 7 things to know about episode 209. That's that Benny the Butcher in me. That's Benny, baby. All right. Rock. All right. She got the keys to that crib. Man, yeah. Confidence in the Klutch Productions, y'all. Rock got the keys to the crib. It looks like she's second guessing the dude to Kanan isn't there. Struggling with Kanan. You know what I mean? Having him in the streets, killing his mans. Not letting them know that Howard is his dad, having them think somebody else is his dad. Kanan went through a lot with mom, so can't trust her. You had me try to kill my dad moms. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot for YG. But Rock in that damn red catsuit, damn, we already know, right? Rock always confides in Juke when she need a little bit of reasoning to her insanity and why she be doing shit to get her back straight. She needs some straightening from Juke sometime. She understands she's fucking up with everything to a certain degree, but she's doing all this shit for Kanan. Like, everything is in the name of giving Kanan the best life and situation that she possibly can. And now that she's understanding, she's really fucking that up. Like, there's nothing she can't stop, though. She's too knee deep in making sure her son has everything that he needs. Rock got Traymon's man, Abraham, out of jail. And Trayvon like, yo, you did shit for me that Cartier wouldn't do. He told him to sit. You got my man out of jail, and you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about fucking with you, but I can't fuck with you until Cartier is gone out the picture because Cartier, you know, he on some bully tactics and I ain't got time for that. So you get him out the way, then we can talk. So she's like, don't worry about it. I take care of that shit. So and it was smart because Trayvon knows the game. He getting money, but Cartier is so heavy-handed and he like to keep them in check. You know what he say, that insurrection leads to insubordination. Insubordination leads to insurrection. So Trayvon like, man, we need to get up from under this cat like that. You know what I mean? So that's where we at. Cartier, what do? He wants to buy in the 50% of Rock's business. Hell no. But he's trying to get control of that shit. He know Rock is a strong competition up in NY, but he don't even fuck with NY like that. So to get her moving down there, they can take the market share, and that's what he was talking about. He's smart as fuck about controlling the market share, but I was thinking watching the show at that time, like, hell, Rock would have to kill him once he set her up OT, right? That's what I was thinking. Once he set her up OT, but she already made the play with Tremont to set up OT, and she got to kill him anyway. He's a businessman, though, so you know what I'm saying? Rock mind is amazing as far as how she's dealing with Cartier, because Cartier, he's not going to let an opportunity slip by him if he can get his paws into anything. When we get to this big ass scene of the season, which I like, the Titans roll by the crib, security outside, like I'm thinking they're going to make an attempt on Rock at the new crib, you know what I mean? Because she can't have them sitting outside in the car out there. Once they find out she's there, they're going to make an attempt on her at the new crib. That would be my prediction, what I should have left for the prediction, but we'll talk about that later. Rock told her brothers what they were standing on, like, we standing on this what we doing, we ain't rolling. They got to come here. Them New Jersey cats, they ain't the real mafia. They answer to these motherfuckers over here. Like, yo, once they get their ass kicked by these Queens cats, they going to get laughed at. We got to handle that shit. Man, I'm telling you, she gave that shit when Lou was like, yo, man, she's like, nah, Lou, we just got to make them bleed, baby. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, gave Lou the math, like, yo, it's time to collect. We got to make some moves. Told Marvin, we got to make some moves on Sam. I mean, Howard done let her know some shit, right? Had to tell her what's going on. Dope. Lou and Rock paid that doorman and put Cartier down. Like, yo, Lou, he was always the silent motherfucker making shit happen, though, but he killed 2 motherfuckers in this episode. You know what I'm saying? Lou put 2 motherfuckers down in the first scene and the last scene, man. So what happened? Like I talked about earlier, she gonna have to kill Cartier shit so that she can make moves. Now Rock can take over his shit in VA, DC, and be more with Tremont and Abraham, man. Ruthless. R.I.P. Cartier. I like done though. All right, my man Lulu, love Lou, came through, killed Jimmy, the Italian that shot at Marvin. Famous came through to Lou trying to, man, I need some help with my rent for the apartment, man. Crown was giving the super, you know what I'm saying? He was giving the super studio time and shit, but Cartier shut that shit down. We ain't giving shit for free, it's money. So now Lou, he back at the table. Rock told him he has to be full time now, though. At that meeting in the crib, you got to be full time, Lou. We ain't got no time for no halftime shit. And he brought up the real about how they're outnumbered, but Rock sunk that shit. So Rock asked him about what's up with Crown. I don't know, with everything that's going on, why he wouldn't be honest about killing Crown. Because that shit gonna come back to bite them. Now, here's the thing. He can't be honest about killing the Crown shit because he was trying to be out of the life. But right now, Cuz can't get out of the life because of everything that's going on. Cuz ain't going nowhere. You ain't getting out of shit, Cuz, because of where we at right now, baby. You know what I mean? So you gonna have to deal with this shit. So we ain't nobody getting out right now. We at war, Lou, and I need you all the way down. So yeah. If Lou never got in business with Cartier, here's my question. If Lou never got in business with Cartier, would they have had to kill Cartier though? Yes, because Rock wanted his operation for herself. Rock don't want to work with nobody. She a boss. She didn't want to work with the Italians. She don't want to work with Cartier. She got game from Cartier on how to move. If Cartier didn't have that DC, VA, be more pipeline, she would have had no reason to deal with Cartier. You know what I mean? Class personified. So, Marvin, man, that guy done his lot. I'm glad he didn't get smoked. He went to Renee's funeral, dropped a couple of tears. R.I.P. to Miss Renee. Yeah, I mean, and after that, he went to eat with Juke, and he doesn't believe his karma's right. So he told Juke he wants to change. He wants to be a better person because he did mad shit and he fucked up, and he apologized to Juke for everything. And his karma's not right, but he do a lot of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do a lot of stupid shit. Like, once again, he put Sam on the bus instead of killing him. Now, if I know Rock ain't with putting him on the bus. Rock wants you to go take this motherfucker out, but he didn't want to take him out because he's trying to turn over a new leaf due to Renee getting killed. You know what I mean? Like, and it's understandable doing the shit he went through with Juke. It's understandable. You know what I mean? So, He told Sam if he come back, he's going to kill him, though. Told Sam to fix himself because he believed in him. But you talking to a crackhead, fam. Talking to a crackhead. That ain't gonna work, Marvin. But here go Marvin again, doing his own thing and not following orders. Like you was supposed to do something with it, but you did it the way you wanted to do it. And what did Sam do? Got his ass right off that bus. Which nigga finna go now? Go to Burks? Yeah, they tried to get me to leave. Fuck that shit, Burks. I'm staying here. I ain't going nowhere. All this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, that wasn't gonna be enough money for me to make moves and all this shit. So now, what's just gonna be issues for Burks? Because she gonna be like, how they know that he knew what he told me? Like, all right. Howard went to the mosque with Kanan. You know what I mean? Told Kanan to worry about their future. Don't worry about the past and all the shit that happened, the shit that Rock done did. Had no ill words about Rock. I love that. But we know how it was wrong. She was 16. You know what I mean? She was in his 20s. So, I mean, went to the precinct and saw Burke with Sam and the other detectives. Salinas told him what he heard. Yeah, he said that he know who shot you type shit. So Howard is going to end up killing Burke. We know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Because Burke got a lot of shit going on. They got internal affairs on Burke. She hot right now. Kanan. Famous can't pay his rent and offer studio time to the super. We know that, right? Now he has to go to Louis. Tells Howard he knows and has been known before that Howard is his father. That's ill that Kanan knew that from a certain way, right? He's pissed at Mom's Heavy. Famous went to get Palomar's gun because he got shook when they saw old boy at the pizzeria that they had to whoop to get the money back, right? And Kanan checked him like, yo, you already know, son. What the fuck? So Famous worried about how dude was getting his money because he out here struggling. And here you go with the bullshit. Not telling Kanan shit, right? Put out on Freddie on some 211 shit, armed robbery and shit, right? And actually killed kid. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Fucked up, though. But, I mean, streets need a body, right? So he got a body now. Kanan got a body. He got a body, right? Fucked up, though, because the neighbor heard him say Famous name. So you already know. Silly motherfucker, man. So Kanan met with Juke when they talked about their situations. And, like we talked about, Rock was 16. Like, I was on his R. Kelly shit like a motherfucker. I'm not saying nothing back in that days. That shit was more acceptable. The further you go back in time, shit, ask your grandmama and granddaddy how old they were when they met, shit type shit. You might be surprised. So Kanan is pissed at Rock for having to go and attempt to kill his father. He's never going to get over that shit. And he has a point. That was some foul shit. He ain't never going to get over that shit. That's the thing with that. So I don't know how Rock is going to fix that shit. I mean, they can't have a relationship because of Rock's situation, who she is. Burks believes him. Burks believes Sam. I mean, he got caught up with the boys for stealing Snickers and shit. And now all of a sudden he knows who shot Howard. All to get off from having 2 crack vials, though. This is what I'm saying. When people get pinched, it's like for 2 crack vials, Sam, come on, G. Fucking dope fiends, right? Burks believes him because she knows she put all the pieces together with everything that's going on. Talk to another detective, Salinas, who looks like he sees an opportunity for himself with that information, but he ain't with what's going on because they got a code about investigating other cops and they don't like that shit. But Burke's issue is she's trying to prove that she belongs, even though she got plugged for from her father is, and they didn't like that shit. When we talking about early 90s where women getting in that type of position, they ain't want that around because of the difference of opinions and how things go down. They ain't want no women with no conscience being up in there with them. Burks went to the captain and didn't tell him the right information about what she's doing. She just asked him about the generalities, and he said, go ahead and do it on what she needs permissions to do. And that's the problem. He went and picked up that phone right away and called internal affairs on her ass because he know she's still doing it. I done told her multiple times to stop. She's still trying to investigate so we got to get her because she bugging. She bugging out. Burke's woman, Adina, tells her to chill with that Howard shit. They got through being intimate, and she asking about the Howard shit. Like, she keep telling her, yo, you got to chill. You got to chill, babe. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Fuck what people think about you. And I appreciate it, Dina. Like, you earned this shit. Yeah, you did get plugged here, but you earned that shit since you been here. Like, chill. So then Nicole's dad he came over had Juke come over to talk about her relationship with Burke. Internal affairs was there. He think Burke gave Juke and Nicole drugs. Juke got out of there. Burke's in a world of trouble, yo. Like I said, she got to worry about Howard. And I got something that I'm thinking about later. I mean, we're going to expose later. Prediction. But I think she ain't going to be around too long, man. Yo, Sal wants war, but doesn't want war in Queens, right? He met with Neek, who told him right. He told him right. Marco fucked up the job. That's what I'm saying. I love Neek. Neek is a rider, yo. I love Neek. Marco fucked up the job. That shit ain't on Marvin, no doubt, because Marco wanted to do it by himself. He didn't enlist the help of real certified killers, and he got killed. That's on him. Just to make some extra money for himself, be his own man. And that shit took balls to say to Sal where it was, but Neek is confident in who the fuck he is. He don't care. So what Sal want? Sal want Neek to tell, I need Rock's whole operation and all that shit. Come on, Sal. You think Neek gonna do that? Neek's like, nah, Neek can stand up. Neek, I told you, Neek is the man, his character. Rock is a bad guy, but Neek is honorable. Like, nah, I can't do that. I'm saying the shit we did in the past with business with the Lowe's, because I had to get back on. I had to get myself in position to get money again because I was locked out of where I was. And I'm not getting in between y'all. I love Neek for that, man. He's not snitching. Sal was disappointed. So my question is now, will Sal kill Neek? You know what I mean? Because Sal's mad. You disappoint me, and I don't do well with disappointment, Neek. So now Neek got to watch his back. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it. Shit, man. All right. What I predicted. Sal wants Neek to tell him about Rock's operation. Neek says he ain't going out like that. Sal says you disappoint me, doesn't handle disappointment well. Right, exactly. So now Neek got to worry about Sal, so Neek got to jump down with Rock and them. He's going to have to go down with Rock and them, and I hope Sal don't kill Neek. Cartier proposes to Rock that he wants to buy into the operation. Yep, but Rock said nope, killed his ass. Kanan tells Howard he knows he's his father and that this changes their relationship, but changes his and Rock's relationship even more. Yep. Rock wants to move on Baselli. Lou says we can't beat him. Rock says we don't need to beat him. We just need to make him bleed. Yep. Bring him out. Lou pulls out on someone and looks like the cat that was trying to kill Rock in the Catskills. Yep. He killed him. All right, y'all. Next episode predictions. Haha. So watching the trailer, this is Rock. When you punching up, it ain't what you can throw, this is what you can take. Rock said that to Kanan or somebody in the Splice conversation. So you know what you're talking about. We got to go to war with these Italian motherfuckers, Kanan. You got to either be down or we got to get you the fuck up out of there. But nah, you got to come on with it. Or she was talking to somebody else. Kanan goes to the spot, most likely her brother. Kanan goes to the spot and takes another pack. Tells Famous, let's get back to his money. Kanan just ain't listening, man. And Marvin was there, but you know, it's a splice shot. So we don't know. I don't think Marvin going to let Kanan walk up in that motherfucker, take dope, and walk out. But he might have to because he know Kanan been stealing. So now if Kanan just coming straight in and just taking shit, is a whole different thing. Neek tells Lou, Sal's coming. There's going to be blood in these streets. Yeah. Yes, it is. You know who ain't worried about it? Rock. Burke tells Kanan she knows everything. Okay. What you going to do, Burke? You going to fuck around and get killed. Because Kanan is going to kill you. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get it. Kanan's in the car with Howard. Are they going to kill Burke? We'll talk about it. Rock tells Lou, or a Splice conversation, you ain't going nowhere because there ain't nowhere for you to go. So was you talking to Lou? Or was you talking to Kanan? Marvin says we got to take care of each other. We're all we got. And then there's guns everywhere. Italians come to Baisley's projects, to the studio. Yo, it was war. Marvin had a big ass gun, yo. All right. The brothers are fucking up big time, yo. If it wasn't from Marvin with fucking with Tony in the first season, which he shouldn't have. Marvin killing the super in Baisley projects, putting him right in the wall instead of getting him out of there. We got Lou with the whole taking over more interest in the recording studio, to killing Crown, to all this shit, to going to Cartier for support. But that might have been a play that him and Rock had to get Cartier unfocused, right? That he didn't see that shit coming. Because he didn't see that shit coming. But Marvin and Lou moves, killing Crown and shit, their moves will fuck all them not killing Sam. It's coming back, man. And that's going to put Kanan in the situation. He going to have to kill Burke. Will Kanan kill Burke to protect Howard? Absolutely. If he thought he was going to kill Howard to protect his moms and the family, he's absolutely going to kill Burke. And it ain't going to be sanctioned by Howard. He know, she know I shot him. I'm going to jail, right? She keep coming to me and all this shit. He know he going to have to kill her. He going to take her out. Kanan's going to kill the police. He going to have to kill Burke. Or Howard's going to kill Burke and Kanan going to be there. Episode 210. Do one of the brothers die? Do Marvin and Lou make it through? From what I'm looking at, you know how characters, they aura and their spirit start to dwindle down when they know they finna die and shit off a show. Marvin and Lou, like one, man. I hope don't one of them die, man. I don't want them to die. I don't want Neek to die. I need to keep all them characters intact like we did last year. Nobody died. That's why last year's season finale was a great episode. Nobody died. None of the major characters. So please do what's right, man. We don't need to lose none of the brothers. We don't need to lose none of the brothers, man. Can Famous die? I can see Famous getting killed, but I mean, he killed my man, but I don't know how this gonna go. That's a whole different situation. Kanan gonna have to separate himself from there. He can't help his boy in that shit. And Moms and them at war. We can't fuck with Famous right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get him out of jail and all that. Howard can't fuck with him because of the shit that's going on with Burke. So we got to see if Famous get pinched too. So, all right, y'all. That's it. Let me know what y'all think. Hit me on Twitter. You know what I mean? Hit me on Instagram in the episode release when I put it out there. Yo, YouTube, hit me in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Like always, get your confidence together, get your clutch together. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. Confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Coming weekly. Donald Nelson, that's me. Deezy, D's us, Deezy D, D's Don P, Don D. Host of Power Reverberation Book 3 Raising Kanan podcast, a Confidence in the Clutch podcast about the hit TV series Power Book 3 Raising Kanan. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening during the daytime, credit great day on purpose, y'all. Peace out. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence.